Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing yet another trash talk. I got a lot of items in this bucket. I will go ahead and leave timestamps down below. We're gonna start with wax items first. So the first thing that I have is this Scentsationals Natural Soy Pumpkin Clementine candle. This was given to Ben and I as one of our wedding gifts. It came with a few other things. And this had 0 scent. We had it in the bathroom, so a really small contained area, and it really didn't have any scent whatsoever. I'm not super surprised. I feel like candles like this, I normally pass over them because I know the performance is not going to be great. I also have this Alchemy and Ink Bookish Candle Company. This is the High King Oakwood Moss and Leather candle. This came in a special edition owl crate that I purchased, and this sounded terribly, but I had it on my vanity and I would light it in the morning and I was able to get a scent out of it. I just wish that the burn was a lot cleaner because this black glass, it was not black when I had first gotten it, and it burned, really all the way down, which was nice, but I would just prefer a cleaner burning candle. We also have this Village candle in the scent Cherry Blossom. This was given to us from Ben's mother. She had it and she was like, I don't really like the scent of it, I'll give it to you. And so we tried burning it in our bathroom, and as you can see, look at how discolored this wax is. It is a 2-wick, and at first it seemed like it was going okay. The scent throw was fine, the scent of it was decent, but then it took a real bad turn and it started to just smell gross and not really have much of any kind of scent pull out. So I just thought we would go ahead and pitch it. I didn't buy it anyways, but I've never heard great things about Village Candle, and this did not inspire me to want to purchase any other candles from Village Candle. Moving on to wax melts, I have a Yankee Candle Centerpiece Easy Melt Cup in Honey Lavender Gelato. This I did not put into a centerpiece. I don't own one, so I cut the wax up. This was fine. I don't really love lavender as a scent, and the honey wasn't really ideal either, so I wouldn't get this scent again, but I felt like the performance of this was pretty nice. If there was ever a Yankee Candle scent that I was really into, I would probably buy it in this versus buying it in a candle because I would be guaranteed to have nice scent performance. I mean, it was pretty long lasting, pretty good scent throw, so I'm not unhappy with it. I just don't need a lot of these in my life. I have a few more that I melted from my Super Tarts Advent Calendar. The first one that I have is Simmering Mulled Wine. This was really nice. I very much enjoyed it. It had a really nice cider wine scent to it, so happy with that one. Then we have the Wassail Orange Gingerbread Sugar Cookies. I really wasn't into this scent, and the performance of it wasn't that long lasting or powerful. And then there is Blackberry Christmas Tree Pink Sugar Mallow. Again, the culmination of scents to me wasn't that powerful, and the scent throw wasn't that great, so I would not seek this one out. All right, let's talk skincare. I actually have 2 sheet masks. I'm really happy with myself for using these up. The first one is the Burt's Bees Purifying Sheet Mask. It's supposed to cleanse while moisturizing. I think it was last spring, saw a bunch of drugstore brands coming out with sheet masks, and I got really excited. So I picked this one up, but when I looked at the instructions to use it, it's only a 2-minute mask, which I feel like, how effective is that really to have it 2 minutes on your face? If it's not a peel kind of product, how is it going to really work? And I didn't feel like it was that substantial in the difference it made on my skin, so I wouldn't seek this out again unless I had it for free or something, but Burt's Bees is not normally that easy to coupon. I also picked up the simple one that I use, which was the De-Stress Sheet Mask with aloe and multivitamins. This one you're supposed to leave on for 15 minutes and then pat in the serum. This had a lot of serum on it, so it was hard for my skin to absorb all of it. It really, from start to finish, took me 45 minutes, 15 minutes of having it on my face, and then a half an hour for all the serum to sink in. But it was pleasant. I don't know if I would go out of my way to get it again because I didn't feel like it was doing anything super amazing with my skin. Small backstory, I feel like since February I've had an outbreak down here on my face. I don't know what it is. I thought maybe it was me trying out different products. I have since gone back to my original pre-February skincare routine, and it hasn't really been clearing it up. So that's why I turned to sheet masks, and I didn't feel like this one did a whole lot for me either. But you can only do so many targeted cleansing, purifying, acne targeting, those types of intensive masks. 2 3 times a week at the most. The rest of the week you should be doing more calming ones. So I was hoping this would help calm my skin down, but it didn't seem to necessarily do that either. So I don't know, I'm kind of indifferent on this one. Next up, we have a cleanser that I thought was breaking me out. I'm pretty sure it was, but it also didn't correct what was going on with my face still. It's the No. 7 Beautiful Skin Hot Cloth Cleanser. I had it in a full size and then I had it in a sample size. Both of these came from like No. 7 Christmas kits or Christmas samplers that they came out with. So I finally was like working through the closet and I was getting down to very few cleansers that I had left. So I pulled the small guy out first and immediately I had this cautionary concern that it would be too rich for my skin. I tend to be somebody where I don't do well with things that are meant to really moisturize your skin. So whether that's a moisturizing mask, a moisturizing cleanser, I don't have the driest of skin. I really fall more in the middle. Sometimes I'm oily. So I feel like if you had dry skin, this would totally work for you. So as soon as I realized it was probably causing me to have some acne, and it did flare up more than what it is right now, I immediately stopped it. And then I thought, well, why don't I try using it as just like a body soap? So what I did was when I do a shower, I normally will lather myself up with soap and then I'll pull out my shower gel from Bath & Body Works. And so I was using this in place of using bar soap and it broke my body out, which has never happened. I've never had a body breakout from using any kind of body product truly. So this all around head to toe is not for me, but if you're somebody who maybe has really dry skin, this may be something that you can use. I also have these Peace Out Acne Healing Dots because, again, been trying to combat what's going on with my face. These I do feel like are nice when they're trying to like suck out gunk from a pimple, but I have found that my pimples are not at a place where everything can be sucked out. Like they're just constantly like spewing grossness, which I'm sorry is really disgusting description, but it's the truth. So I do like these, but they have not been a cure-all. I think these work really well when you're talking about a pimple that's basically over the hump of being juicy and is now like headed toward the healing process. I think these are really good at that stage of a pimple. But I think we've hit a threshold of gross things that I can say in this video, so let's move on. Okay, we're gonna talk about body things. So I have both of these from Soap and Glory. It is a Sugar Crush Body Buttercream and a Smoothie Star Lightly Whipped Body Cream. I didn't like either one of these. I don't like the Sugar Crush scent. I am just not somebody who wants to smell like lime soda. It's just not my jam. And then the Smoothie Star, it like just smells like baby wipes. I don't know. When I was cleaning out my parents' house before they moved, I came across like a pocket of body care items. I don't know where they came from, but this was a part of that. So I quickly used these up, but I would not seek either one of these scents out again. I also have the Fortune Cookie Soap's T-Birds Shaving Cream. I got hooked on their shaving creams back when I got the Jurassic World box. I think it was in like July, the Park is Open collection. I had never used one of their shaving creams before and it made a true difference. Like I would shave and it was the closest shave I had really ever gotten using shaving cream. It also helped like stunt the hair growth coming back. Now granted, I'm very fortunate. I have very light body hair. I could probably go a week in the summer without shaving and people probably wouldn't notice, but I choose to do that more frequently. But I feel like I only had to shave like twice a week in the summer using this stuff. So at the end of the summer, I bought a couple more when they had like a big sale and I picked up the T-Birds one from there. I think it was like the September collection. Didn't like love the scent of this, but love the shaving cream. I'm now working on a whipped soap, which I'm told works the same way as a shaving cream. I'll be curious to see because the whipped soaps are much bigger containers than these and they're a little bit cheaper than this. So if the whipped soap works just as well, I'll probably keep buying whipped soap from Fortune Cookie Soap instead of buying shaving cream. I also have the Almost Alice Fortune Cookie soap that came in my seasonal quarterly box. I did not like this soap. I use these soaps as a body soap and it had glitter in it, and the glitter actually, I could feel it in my body as I was rubbing it. It wasn't like cutting me or anything, but I didn't like the texture of it, so I would not get any of their soaps that have any kind of glitter in it. I have the shower gel from the Fair Trade Cane Sugar for Novotel Hotel that I got when I was traveling. I didn't like the scent of this. I felt the texture of this was very watery, so I would not get this again. I have some samples. Ben, very sweetly but also terribly, picked up a couple of like free sample bags at our local CVS, so I've been working on some of those samples. I have 2 of the La Roche-Posay, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, Lipicar Balm Intense Repair Moisturizing Cream. I did not know this was a face cream or a body cream, so I just used it as a body cream. It was fine. It's very intensely moisturizing, but it doesn't have a scent, and I just prefer things to have scents because I'm not sensitive to those scents. Same thing with this Rapid Relief, these Restoring Lotion plus Ceramides. Again, I wasn't sure if they were body or face, so I just used them on my body. Again, they were fine. Nothing to go out and buy. Back to skincare for a second. I do have 2 of the No. 7 Lift and Luminate Triple Action Day and Night Creams. I don't like these as much as I prefer the regular ones that I use. I just feel like these were too much for my skin and just a little too thick. I don't like how thick either one of these were. I have a hand sanitizer from Fortune Cookie Soap. It's Pizza Planet. I think it was from their Easter box last year, which was Toy Story themed, I think. This scent I didn't love. It was really perfumey, and so I'm super glad that I am done with it. I have some nail products. I have these Dashing Diva press-ons in Midas Touch. They're basically like a teal with a glittery tip. Really enjoyed these. I have these Impress ones called Delicate. This is what they look like, but if you look at my nails, these are the accent nails that they came with. I really like that these are basically like a neutral nail, a little bit of pizzazz. I like a lot of those. I think they're very underrated. They don't come out with enough neutral nails aside from like French manicures, which are very basic. Then I have a Kiss Brush On Nail Glue. I swear to God, guys, this stuff, they are not making it as long standing as they used to. It dries out a lot faster now. I don't know what's going on, but I have yet another brush glue that's bit the dust. And now we come to the very sad like beauty category. I'm not sure we're gonna call this beauty, but I have been low-key really focusing on using up rollerballs or travel size perfumes in my collection, and I have 2 finished up. I have the English Laundry No. 7. This to me is a little bit erring on old lady-ish. I would not buy this again, nor would I recommend it, but English Laundry perfumes are really long lasting, and so if you do like a scent from there, I would recommend it. I also have the Clinique Happy Heart. This was not my favorite scent. I do prefer the, I think it's just Clinique Happy. This was fine, but I just really appreciated that with the little travel size that they were selling, it came with a sprayer, not a rollerball. I very much prefer sprayers over any kind of rollerball. And then I do have a sample. I have the beautiful Belle Estee Lauder. This, I didn't hate the scent of, but I wasn't like, oh my God, I have to buy this. It's so long lasting, so wouldn't go out of my way to get it. Then I have 2 official makeup-y products. The first is the Essence You Better Work Volume and Curl Mascara. You guys know I got this when I was in Austria and Germany, and I wasn't in love with it. I essentially started using it as a base when I ran out of my L'Oreal primer, and that's the way I best liked it, but it started to flake on me, and for me, I find that when mascaras are starting to flake, it means they're basically done without their life. So I worked through this really quickly if you think about it, because it's now April and I got this really in mid-February. So I feel like for that reason, besides the fact that I didn't really like it, I don't know if I would want to go out and get Essence mascaras, because while they're really cheap, I feel like I blew through this one. So if you guys use Essence, let me know down below in the comments, because I was just really not impressed with this mascara, and it doesn't make me want to try other Essence mascaras. All right, the last thing that I have is the Bite Agave Lip Mask, which is here in this little bullet. This, I don't know. I can't imagine getting this as a full size. I don't know if it even comes packaged like this as a full size, but it just didn't do well in the bullet. It really like broke apart. It was very difficult to work with. It was such a thick lip mask or lip balm that it was really hard to spread on your lips. Once it was on my lips, I love the feeling of it, but it just doesn't feel like it's worth the hassle. So I don't think I would go out of my way to buy it, especially if it was packaged like this. All right, guys, that is it for me and this trash talk. I appreciate you spending some of your day with me, and I'll talk to you in my next video real soon. Bye.